All right, so we are on a beautiful lake on a beautiful day going after crappie. And to be honest with you, I've never been here before. Scott's never been here before. We're not gonna blow this location up because it's a smaller lake, okay? You might know what state we're in. I mean, if you can't figure it out, I'm sorry, but this is just a fishery that we didn't even know about. We looked online, it says there's crappie here, and all we're doing is, are you kidding me?
There he is. Look at that fish. Can you see that?
You can see how deep it is. Look at the tank. That's a tank.
Good
oh my gosh.
Good.
Oh
God.
my gosh.
Look at the size of this fish.
Charlie,
Dude,
please.
I never retied. I'm not gonna try to lift this
I wouldn't
fish.
lift this one. Even Charlie's excited. Look at
God
this.
Almighty.
Folks.
Look at that right there.
Look at that. Charlie's never seen
Stop,
fish that
Charlie.
big.
Sit down.
Hey, we'll give you bacon in a second.
Check that out.
Oh my gosh.
Will you hush? It's mine. God.
Wow.
Unbelievable. We've been here, what, 5 minutes?
All right, folks, I'm sorry, but we were interrupted by, I don't know, a 2.5 pound crappie, maybe bigger. But all we're doing is we're just cruising, looking for solo fish or groups of, 2 to 3 fish. And then we're dropping jigs, tipped with crappie fireballs down on them. And like I said, we've only been to this lake now 15 minutes in our lives, and we've caught 2 tanks. So it just shows you, don't be afraid to go out there and learn a new lake, because there are some nice lakes out there that may not be mainstream that have some big fish. Is that a crappie? What the? Look at the size of that thing. Oh my gosh.
Freaking tank, dude.
Charlie, watch out. Charlie, I'll give you a bacon strip. You come over here.
He barely, I think he's doing pretty good.
Oh no. Come on.
Get in here, baby. Come to daddy. Come to daddy, baby. Good God. Dude.
Fishing a new lake we've never been to before, just picked it off of a map, and I guess they got some good ones.
Yeah, I'd say they got some good ones. Check that out. A freaking tank. Dude, this is a big one.
Charlie, get ready. You're about to get another bacon strip.
Ain't that big.
They're all good. They're all good.
When I say he ain't that big, still a freaking tank.
Ooh.
Check that out right there. Unbelievable.
A lot of you guys watching, maybe from the West Coast, California, Utah, Idaho, where a lot of high mountain lakes look just like this. One tip I'm going to give you, we're not on the West Coast right now. This water right here is pretty clear. It's not what most crappie anglers are used to seeing, not on the West Coast. But we're adjusting techniques a little bit, and we're finding some monsters right out here in the middle of the lake. Most people think you got to fish structure, you got to be shallow. Nuh-uh, not today. Scott's getting them right in the middle.
Got him.
Almost at the boat. Look how clear that water is. It's another beautiful crappie. My gosh.
Come up here, baby.
How come we don't catch these everywhere, every day?
I'm telling you, something like this will flat ruin you.
Yeah.
Beautiful fish.
Gosh.
Oh my God, look at the colors on this fish. And I mean, the only thing I can think of is just a clear water.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a beautiful fish.
We're gonna release this fish and show you guys how clear the water is. You'll be able to see him swim back down. I mean, look at this. All these big ones we're releasing, try to keep the big fish in the system, but watch this. He's gonna go, ooh, he gone. Look at that.
I can still see her.
Way down there.
I tell you guys a little bit what I'm doing. I mean, this is, I'll be honest with you, this clear water is new to me. So what I'm doing is I'm making really long casts. And when I say long cast, 50, 60 foot. Anything closer, and I feel like that the fish, can see me. I don't know that, but I haven't tried to get close to the fish. I can tell you this, the fish are seeing the bait 8 to 10 feet away from them. And if they're interested, I mean, they're coming that far to eat. So it's pretty wild. Honestly, I've never, there he is.
Oh my God.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Look at that fish, another good one. I can see it way down.
God, that
looks like a bass, it's so big. That's the biggest fish of the day. by that's a monster.
Tank.
Oh my
that's
gosh.
Nadine right there, baby.
What
that's
the?
Nadine.
We've been looking for you for a long time.
Hey, I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna try out this K9 line. Come in here, baby.
Woo, son.
Good God, look at that. Unbelievable. Unfreaking real.
Wow.
Got him.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh man, they're strong too. Golly,
I haven't seen it yet. It's staying down. I have not seen this fish. It's some. There it is, right there. You can see it in the corner. Oh my gosh, it's another big one. Check it back up.
You know, we say it's another big one, and it is.
Yeah.
But it's not anything like those ones.
No.
But God, it's still a good fish.
Yeah.
Come here, baby. Oh, she is fat too. Big.
Charlie, if you want another bacon strip, go over there, please.
Check that out. Hey guys, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I used today on this reservoir. Springtime crappie fishing, super clear water, and it's new to me. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not used to water this clear. So my thoughts were coming into this was downsize my baits and go with some really natural color jigs. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy, no crazy colors. This here is a Bobby Garland itty bitty minnow. I think the color is like a live minnow is what the name of the color is. It's like 1.25 inches long. All right, this here is just a custom hand-tied hair jig. It's also about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches long. And those two baits right there is what produced the fish for us today. I did use some crappie fireballs. You saw me put these on a gazillion times. All that is just a scent chamber with a little bit of color. They come in different flavors. You know, these are the garlic. You can get them in shad. We used those, tipped them a little bit just to add a little bit of color today. You know, especially in clear water fishery like this, you know, I think adding scent is a really good thing because these fish get a really good profile of this bait. I mean, it's not like they see something but they're not real sure what it is. I mean, they seen these jigs from 8 and 10 feet away. It's just, I've never seen anything like it. I had a blast today and we caught some absolute giants. As always, I use my Genco rods, in my opinion, some of the best rods on the market. K9 fishing line, of course. I used a 6-pound fluorocarbon today, and we just put an absolute beat down on these fish. We've been out here maybe 1.5 hours, 2 hours, and just, I don't know how many fish we caught, maybe 15, 20, I don't know. Just an absolute blast, and we caught some hammers too. There he is. Caught him behind the boat.
Get this, the drone is up. See the drone? We're gonna get him from the air and from here.
And I'm trying to follow 2 more.
Oh
I'm trying to multitask
here.
here.
Look at that fish, look at that fish. Ooh. Another, Jesus.
Tank. Trying to multitask, I got 2 more. You guys just saw me catch this fish from the drone, from the air. I mean, just an absolute giant crappie, absolute giant. These fish, I mean, and that's a female, and she's really, I'm not so sure that she hasn't already laid some eggs, but oh my God, look at the size of that fish. Golly, right at the boat.
Oh.
All right.
Boy, I'd be scared to lift that one up. Oh, be careful.
Oh,
Oh no, don't lose it. You might want to grab that with your hands. Oh no. Dude.
My drag is
Oh no.
over in here.
Oh my gosh. Is that the biggest fish today?
That is a freaking walrus.
Oh my God.
That is a walrus. Look at that.
Oh. Oh. I don't even.
Oh my gosh. Folks, you don't understand.
Yeah.
That fish is way over 2 pounds.
And guys, this is not a GoPro, just so you know. That is a regular camera.
Let me see how long this. Just let's see.
Get out of the way here. Yep.
I think that's a good fish to end the day on.
Yep.
That fish is 16.25 inches long.
Yep.
16 inches long. I mean, that is it don't get any better than that.
Yeah, wow.
For black crappie, wow, unbelievable.
Now this afternoon's episode of Pautzke Outdoors wasn't one that was planned. You know, Scott Williams and I had spent an entire week, 5 days filming somewhere in the southeast. We were just about everywhere it seemed like. I think we hit 8 different reservoirs or something like that. We were all over the place. Now this was a last second opportunity for us to film before I had to race to the airport, catch a flight, and go somewhere else. Now we weren't out here that long, less than 2 hours. Matter of fact, maybe an hour and a half. And it was an interesting thing because we didn't do what we normally do. And by that I mean, normally we're in a cove, we're on a point, we're fishing structure. Today, we were fishing super clear water out in the middle of the lake, just kind of wandering between 30 and 50 feet. And he was looking on his fish finder as he always does. Yeah, I know you guys give guys like Scott and other crappie pros a lot of grief simply because they love their fish finders so much. Well, it's their tool to find fish. He saw marks on them, and let me tell you, it was like a kid getting his first bike for the first time. Every time I could talk to him, it wasn't even like I was on the boat. He was so focused on catching those big crappie that the first couple, he smelled his lure and he said, all right, I still got my crappie fire gel on here from an hour ago when we fished the previous lake. What we're going to do now is we're going to find these, we're going to hunt these, and we're going to drop down and catch them. And he did, some monsters. And as the day went on and the fire gel wore off, he just went back and forth between the crappie, fireballs, and chartreuse and pink. And guys, welcome to Slab Alley. We could not believe where we caught these fish, right out here in the middle of the lake, just kind of hunting like we're looking for a sunken boat or a pirate ship or something. Every time Scott saw something he was excited about, he dropped down and wham! Whether it was the jig or the scent or these fish were just hungry, we caught some awesome slabs like you can do anywhere in America. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.